What's up everybody, it's TKE. Today I have a very special video. Massa, some of you obviously know who it is, especially those that are coming over from his channel. He has agreed to do this rebuilding challenge with me. We are doing the 90 or the most 90 overall rebuilding challenge. So basically whoever gets the most 90s after 3 seasons wins. So shout out to Massa for doing that with me. Also his link will obviously be in the description. But for those of you coming over from his channel, I want to thank you for coming to watch my video, and I want to offer you a little incentive to maybe kick your shoes off and stay a little while. So I'm doing a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers, currently at about almost 700. So when I hit 1,000, I'm going to be doing a $30 NBA store giveaway. So basically, whoever's entered into the giveaway, I will randomly draw one person and I will send them something worth $30 from the NBA store of their choosing. So to enter that giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and then put in the comments that you are entering in this video and any video until I reach 1,000. I'll put everybody in a pool and then I will randomly select somebody to win the prize. So make sure you do that. Again, shout out to you for coming. I appreciate you so much. But let's get into 2K. Let's find what team we're gonna be trying to get 90s with, and let's see if I can beat Massa. So first thing we have to do is we have to pick our team. As always, this is a fantasy draft type of video. So I'm gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. We got the Mavericks. We'll take the Mavericks. Oh shoot. We will take the Mavericks. And let's see what pick the Mavericks get. And okay. So we could get like Dame, Joel Embiid. Alright. So we got some good picks. We got the 9th pick overall. So we will simulate the entire draft. I'm not going to pick anybody. And we will see what our roster looks like and try to build our team around that player. Alright, so the team is looking like Damian Lillard, Marvin Bagley, Kelly Oubre, Davis Bertans, JJ Redick, Larry Nance Jr., George Hill, Willie Hernangomez, Jordan Bell, Jordan McRae. So a decent roster. Damian Lillard's awesome to have. Marvin Bagley should improve to be a 90 overall. Before we get going, I will see what Dame can get us. Okay, like, this might be a move because Ben Simmons is going to get to a 90. And then CJ McCollum, I can trade for somebody that's going to be a 90. So do I do that right off the bat? Just trade for CJ and DeMar, or trade for CJ and Ben Simmons, or do I trade for Bradley Beal and DeMar? Beal will for sure be here till the end of the video, and he's going to hit a 90. CJ and Ben won't be here, and I can trade DeMar. So we'll do this Bradley Beal one, actually. Add the exception. Okay. And DeMar can be traded. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll throw a first-round pick with him. And can we get somebody else, or maybe a player and somebody else that might improve to be that Bam Adebayo, Andre Drummond, or Gallinari? I don't know how they progress realistically. Clint Capella, he'll be around. Also bring in a first-round pick. Bam won't be around for sure, but I can bring him in. Okay, so I'll do that. So this is what the rotation looks like now. I'm not going to do a lot this season. Marvin Bagley is going to be switched over to a power forward before I get too far into things. And he goes up to an 85, so he's definitely going to hit 90, and these two will hit 90s. Last thing, I'll see what Kelly Oubre can maybe bring us. He has a little bit of trade value. I get a 2020 first-round pick, Eric Bledsoe. Top 3 protected pick from the Timberwolves wouldn't be bad either. Top 5 protected from the Wizards. We'll do this top 3 protected one. And then we have a pick for this season as well. So I'll simulate the first season and we will see how good this team is, and we'll go on from there. So I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. Season 1 is wrapped up. Luka in Houston, 1 most improved player. Ja, rookie of the year. 6th man went to Ricky Rubio. Kawhi won defensive player of the year. Luka also won most improved. And then Mike D'Antoni won coach of the year. We ended up winning 51 games. So nothing too crazy, but still a pretty good season. And We ended up as the 4 seed, so we'll simulate the playoffs. We'll see how good this team does. It doesn't really matter in this challenge, but it would be cool to win a couple championships. So we're down 2-1 to the Lakers, 3-1, and we end up being eliminated. So after the playoffs is over, we'll get into the offseason. We'll see. I'm going to try and sign Anthony Davis, but the thing is I have to remember I cannot put a no trade clause on him if I want to try and trade him. So usually I do that to try and entice him to come, so I'm going to have to try and get him without doing that. Hopefully I can, but we'll see. And the Raptors do win the championship with Russell Westbrook being the finals MVP, so we'll get into the offseason and we will see how our team is looking. So first thing, we'll go to draft lottery. We'll see if our pick is a lottery pick or if it's just a normal pick. And it's looking like we didn't get a lottery pick in that trade, so we'll skip the lottery. And we end up having the 29th pick. Nice. We will get into the NBA draft, and I don't know if I'm going to draft anybody, if I'm going to trade my pick. We'll see. So we'll trade maybe the JJ Redick with this first and see what we can do. Pick number 9 wouldn't be bad. They're offering me pick number 9 for that? Wow. Okay. I also get off a little bit of money, which is good. Okay, so who's available at 9 for us to take? And it looks like Okongwu, Abdija, Killian Hayes, Sadiq Bey. We'll take Okongwu, I think. Yep, we'll take Okongwu. And now we will simulate the rest of the draft. And we'll sign Okongwu, then we'll get into free agency and see how much money we have to work with. Okongwu, obviously signing him. Okay, so we are accepting Marvin Bagley's team option, of course. Anthony Davis declined. DeMar also declined. Drummond also declined. So if I can snag Anthony Davis, that would be huge. Don't have any qualifying offers. So do I have money to negotiate a contract with him? Oh, I have absolutely no money. Okay, so that might not be possible. Who's making too much money on my roster? Terrence Ross is, so he needs to go. Larry Nance needs to go. Yeah, so some of these people need to go. Robert Covington, he gets up to an 85 if I change him to a small forward, so he could be someone that might end up hitting 90. And he might be worth taking the gamble on here. Okay, so we got Robert Covington coming to the team, which probably doesn't help our salary cap at all, but it's okay. I also want to trade Terrence Ross, mainly because he makes a lot of money and I don't need him. So if I trade him with this first round pick, what can we get? OG, Devontae Graham, would he hit a 90? Maybe. He's kind of old. He's already 25. OG's a 23. We will trade for OG, I think. 2 first round picks, cool. And who else makes too much money? You know what? What happens if I change Covington to a small forward? 86. So he might hit 90, which would be kind of crazy because he's not that good in 2K. But if I put him in a trade, does he have any trade value to get me something? Like DeJounte Murray progresses really well. Jonathan Isaac might. Mo Bamba. Michael Porter Jr. Okay, Michael Porter Jr., but he's on a 1-year deal. I don't know if I want to take a risk on that. We'll see how Robert Covington progresses this season, I think, and then we'll go on from there. And Caldwell Pope, you probably shouldn't get traded as well because you make a little bit too much money for my liking. So you'll get traded for a first-round pick and a second-round pick next year. So now we go into free agency and we'll see who we can sign. We are not going to be able... Oh, we can offer Anthony Davis a contract. So we'll offer him as big as we can. Player option. We can't do a no trade clause. So we will offer this contract. And are we at the top of his offers? We are second. So maybe. Otherwise, we might throw Andre Drummond an offer as well. Just mainly to see if he hits a 90 or if we can trade him. So he'll get a player option and we'll offer him a contract as well. And it looks like Anthony Davis is not going to come. Yep, he went to the Boston Celtics. So we are going to bring in Andre Drummond, which is still fine. And now, who else can we afford? Derrick Jones Jr., we can maybe throw him a contract. Okay, so maybe we'll throw him one. And Jeremy Grant, sure. See if one of those guys signs. Who do I want? Do I want Jeremy Grant? I think I want Jeremy Grant over Derrick Jones Jr. So we'll sim to the end of free agency, and we'll just see what guys we got on our team and see how everything looks. I really need to get better at free agency. I'm trying, but the Andre Drummond signing is good. So we got Beal, Adebayo, Marvin Bagley, Robert Covington, Andre Drummond, Anunoby, Troy Brown Jr., Okongwu. So Okongwu will have some trade value, which is nice. I will simulate the training camps. We'll send a couple people to try and make sure that they hit 90, and then we'll go on from there. So I'll see you guys when training camps hit. So at training camps, I have two. Who do I want to send them to? Untapped potential probably to like Anunoby, because if he can somehow become a 90, that would be huge. And then untapped potential to maybe Bagley. Yeah, okay. So we'll get into the season. We'll look at the roster. We'll see if we can make some trades. And then we will go on from there and really try and build out our team with a bunch of guys that should progress to be 90. So as of now, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 with Covington. That could end up being a 90. I want to see what we can get for like Anunoby. We have a couple first-round picks this year, which I don't want to trade, but we'll trade this 2022 with him. He has a little bit of trade value. If I can get somebody that might be going up to a 90, that would be clutch. But it's not really looking like it. Brandon Clark, that might be a move that we do. That's probably what I'm going to do. He could possibly get to be a 90 overall. What's his preferred? So he's a... Okay, so we'll keep him power forward center. Drummond, I know if I change him to a power forward, he's going to make it to like a 90. So... But we'll just see what happens with him. So Adebayo's on the last year of his contract. We'll see if we can trade this Grizzlies pick for him. And see if there's any way we can get like two guys that might hit 90. Clint Capella would be around for sure, and I know he could hit a 90. I think I might do the Clint Capella trade, and then I get Denny Avdija as well. That way I know Capella's still going to be around. And he will hit a 90 as well. Oh, Colin Sexton, Dennis Schroeder would be nice. That's a lot of players to give up, but I think Sexton would end up hitting a 90. So we'll do that. Maybe a slight overpay because I traded 4 players for 2, but that's okay. So now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully 7 90s. Robert Covington, hopefully he progresses. Otherwise, we will trade him. So I think we'll just simulate the season with the team we have now. And then we will go on after this season and try and just build out the rest of the roster. Hope everybody progresses through this season and next season. I'm praying for it. Send out the prayers for me and my development staff. See if they can get it done. See you guys at the end of the season. I stopped a little bit and I went to look at my salary cap, and Dennis Schroeder actually is going to be a free agent. I'm not going to want to bring him back, but he should have a little bit of trade value with a couple of these picks. So maybe I can trade him for something as well. Like Sabonis could maybe hit 90. That'd be clutch. I probably said clutch like a million times in this video, but we'll bring in Sabonis and Monte Morris. Monte Morris can run backup point guard. So now Sexton, Beal, Covington, Sabonis, Drummond, Capella, Bagley, Clark, and Monte Morris. And we'll simulate the rest of the season now, and we'll just check out how good this team is. So I'll catch you guys there. Hopefully this team, a lot of people progress and everything like that. So I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. So season number 2 wrapped up. MVP Giannis in Utah. LaMelo Ball Rookie of the Year, 6th man Spencer Dinwiddie, Kawhi, Defense Player of the Year. in Minnesota. That looks like Andrew Wiggins almost. That's weird. Same number too. Colin Sexton, most improved. And then Rick Carlisle, coach of the year. We won 61 games. We did not have anybody in All-NBA first team or second team or the third team. So, we're here in the playoffs. We are the number 1 seed. I want to look at the stats quick and look at how good our players are progressing. So, Bradley Beal's up to a 92. He averaged 28 points a game. Colin Sexton's an 87. He averaged 24. Marvin Bagley's an 88. He averaged 13. Drummond's an 87. He averaged 13. An 87 for Sabonis, an 89 for Capella. Clark's an 85. Covington's an 85. Okay. So I really hope they progress throughout the season. But we'll simulate the playoffs, and we will see how this Dallas Mavericks team does. They're up 1-0 on the San Antonio Spurs. We go up 2-0. And we're up 3-0. So we're going to move on to the second round. And we're playing Golden State, so I don't know who Golden State has, but it looks like we're going up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and we move on to the Western Conference Finals, going up against the 2-seeded Houston Rockets, and looks like we're making easy work with them, 4-0'd them. Now time to face Toronto. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. And we win Game 7. We are the champions. Bradley Beal is our Finals MVP. Really good numbers from him. Again, championships don't really matter in this video. What matters is winning, or getting people to 90 overalls. Winning does not matter. We don't have any picks in here, so let's get the lottery. And we have the 25th pick from Utah. So we'll go to the draft, and we'll see what we can do there. I'll trade find a Robert Covington with our pick. Oh, he's up to an 88. 87. We could get something nice for him, or he might just progress to a 90 on his own. Okay. Covington, we can't trade. What about Sabonis? Because I have way too many power forwards. So if I can trade Sabonis for someone that might progress, like DeJounte Murray could be my starting point guard, and he might progress to a 90. Yeah, so we'll do that, I think. Yeah, we'll do that one. Hopefully that pays off. But we do not have any picks now, so we will simulate to the end of the draft. And Cade Cunningham goes first overall. Obviously, no rookies to sign. Moving on to team player options. We'll accept player options on Bagley, Sexton, Clark, and Troy Brown Jr. And the only big player to decline was Paul George and Kawhi. And now we hit free agency. I don't know how much money we have, if any. Yeah, we cannot really afford anybody. So I might bring in like Rudy Gay, offer him a contract, offer Ben McLemore a contract, and kind of just move on from there. Like I said, we don't have any money, but we do have a bunch of guys that are pretty solid. But when we get to the season, I will be trying to trade some of them if I'm not confident that they are going to end up being a 90 overall when we get there. So we'll check player progression. We will see just how good they are so far and see if we have to make any moves after that. So here at player progression, we do have Bradley Beal, 92. Bagley's an 88. Drummond's an 88. Capella's an 88. Murray's an 88. Covington's an 88. Sexton's an 87. Clark's an 85. So I'm pretty confident a lot of these people will become 90s. Hopefully, if they do, I think I have a really good chance to beat Massa in this video. I have a feeling Massa's going to get like 6 or 7. I'm not sure he's going to get 8, but I don't want to underestimate him. I'm going to try and get 8. I said like 6 at the beginning, but I'm going to try and work for 8. We don't need to load a draft class because we will not be going to the draft after this season. So we'll send untapped potential to Brandon Clark and also Colin Sexton and hope that they get up to 90s. So Murray's an 88. Yeah, this team's really nice. So it looks like we could have 8 90 overalls. That would be crazy. But maybe we will trade Clark with like Troy Brown Jr. and then that second round pick. Like I said though, okay, so Mitchell Robinson, I might do this and change him to a power forward and he would become a 90. Mo Bamba, I think Mitchell Robinson will progress better and probably just hit a 90 right off the bat if he is a power forward. So we'll go to the roster. We'll change him to a power forward. 91. Cool. And I could change like all these other players' positions. Like Drummond would probably go up to a 90. Capella would. Sexton's the only one I'm not really confident that they'll hit 90. So we'll try and trade Sexton, see what we can get for him. Maybe we'll throw Hero and this pick on, because Hero will have some trade value as well. Like Shea will definitely hit 90. That's definitely something I'm going to be doing. Is there anything better than that? I don't really think so. Okay, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, welcome to the team. You're going to be my 8th 90 overall, hopefully. Hopefully. So, I'm nervous about Covington. I really am. God, I'm nervous about him. He's only an 87. Are we sure there's nobody we can trade for? Cam Reddish is not going to get there. TJ Warren's not going to get there faster than Covington would. Yeah, so Covington is our best option. System proficiency, balance is 4-star system. So we'll do that. So what do you guys think of this rotation? DeJounte Murray, Beal, Covington, Mitchell Robinson, Andre Drummond, Marvin Bagley, Clint Capella, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What do you think? I'm thinking this is 8 90s. I'm hoping. I'm like shaking because of it, because this would be crazy. I will simulate to the end of the season, and we will see just how good this team is. Okay, so I'm here at Christmas, and I just want to check how the team is doing. So Beal's up to a 92, Mitchell Robinson's a 91, Bagley's an 89, Gilgeous is an 89, Drummond's an 89, Clint's an 88, Murray's an 88, Covington is an 87. Okay, some of these guys have to reach 90. We'll get back into simulating, and we will hope that they all go up to 90. Okay, so before we get to the trade deadline, I'm going to see if there's any moves I can make to ensure that these people hit 90 overall. Like Robert Covington, can you get me someone? I've checked like a million times with you, and I just don't. What if I throw him with like Bradley Beal? I'm just looking at all the options. No. De'Aaron Fox and Chris Middleton. Okay. Do I think that these two will maintain? I could screw myself over big time with this. Or Jaylen Brown and John Collins. I don't need another power forward. Okay, we're going to make this trade. This might make or break the video, but I just wasn't confident in Robert Covington reaching a 90 overall. So, Murray, Gilgeous, so 89, 89, 90, 89, 89, 92, 89, 89. Okay, so everybody's an 89 or higher. Okay, no more moves are being made. Simulating to the end of the season finally and checking who will reach that 90 overall threshold. If it's 8, that would be absolutely insane. Okay, so I thought about something, and DeJounte Murray is still just scaring me. And there's someone I could maybe trade for that might get me to a 90 overall player for sure. And that was Jaylen Brown. So I will do this for Jaylen Brown. Hopefully Jaylen Brown for sure hits it. I know I keep totally like changing my rotation, everything like that, trading people, but I need to ensure that these guys hit 90 overall. So I'll simulate to the end of the season, and hopefully when I get there, we have 8 90 overalls. It would be crazy to hit 8. If I hit 8, you guys have to subscribe to this channel. I mean, you don't really have to, but I would really appreciate it. See you at the end of the season. Season is over. We won 69 games. Nice, by the way. But yeah, 69 games, 13 losses. James Harden MVP. Rookie of the Year went to Jalen Johnson, Lonzo Ball, Sixth Man, Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Most Improved, Tyrese Halliburton, and Rick Carlisle, Coach of the Year. So we don't have anybody on All-NBA first team, or second team, or third. Rookies. Oh, weird. This is so weird. Yeah, nobody on first or second team, or third team. Okay, so we are the 1 seed. I'm going to simulate the playoffs. Maybe these guys progress a little bit in the playoffs. We will see. We're up 1-0 on the Timberwolves. 2-0. 3-0. 4-0 the Timberwolves. We're going up against Memphis now in the second round, and we go up 1-0, hopefully. Oh, we're down 1-0. 2-0, we're down. 3-0, we're down. Wow, we get swept in the second round. Okay, so this is the roster. Okay, now more people went down, but if I go change Drummond to a power forward, he's up to a 92. Capella's up to a 92. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's up to a 90. De'Aaron Fox is a 90. And Jaylen Brown's a 90. And Marvin Bagley is not. So, at the end of it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 90s. Do we want to count Marvin Bagley as a 90 because he has a little -1 next to him? Maybe. So we'll say 7 or 8 90s. We will see, but after changing positions and everything, which Massa and I said was okay, I ended up with 7 90s, and we were 1 point away from having our 8th 90. So we'll go with 7 just to be safe, but maybe 8. All right. So shout out to you guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. We did win like 1 or 2 championships, I can't remember. And I got for sure 790 overalls, maybe 8. And I didn't change any positions until after the season. But either way, I really do appreciate you all for coming here and watching my channel. Please make sure to subscribe. And I want to do rebuild battles against other YouTubers that you guys watch. So go to Crushable's channel, or Legendary EA's channel, or Goonigan's channel, 6 Rings of Steel, KOT for Q, but he's not going to do one with me. Go to all those other guys' channels, spam their comments, tell them you want to see me do a rebuild against them. Thank you for watching. I got 7. We'll go with 7. Other than that, it has been TKE. It's been real. Peace out.